Okay, let's talk about adding additional links to our Blogroll. And of course, you can create links to any resource online that you want. Your own company website, for instance, or again, resources or friend sites or whatever you like here. So what I'm going to do is over on the left, I'm going to expand the links area there. And then I'm going to go ahead and choose Add New. That brings me into this Add New Link screen, and it's prompting me for a name. So you can type in whatever name you want. Now, the name that you type in here will result in the text that shows up in the Blogroll in the sidebar of your blog, right? So this is not the URL. This is just the name of the link, the text that you want to have show up inside your blog. So I'm going to type in Bitbox. Just like that. And then below that area, we have web address. This is where the URL is going to go in. And they're reminding us here down at the bottom, don't forget the http:// That has to be in there, right? So I'm going to type in http:// www.bitbox.com. Okay, great. Let's scroll down a little bit. We have a description. You can add in a description if you want. This description will be shown when someone hovers their mouse over top of the link, or optionally below the link if your theme supports it. So I'll type in here, check out some awesome resources. Okay, there we are. Okay, I'm going to continue scrolling down here. We have categories, and right now we only have one category, which is Blogroll. But in a moment, we'll go and create another category that will allow us to sort our links. So I'm going to add this guy to the Blogroll, and then I'll scroll down even further, and we have some additional options here. First of all, we have target. Now, what the target is that will allow us to determine where the link is going to show up. So we have _blank, a new window or tab inside the browser. Top, which is the current browser window or tab with no frames, or none, which is the same window or tab and the frame if the frame exists. So I'm going to choose blank here. Normally the unwritten rule, by the way, in web design is that if you're linking away from your site or your blog, then you want to keep your site or your blog open in the background. So the idea here is that we're going to use _blank for this fella here. And that's pretty much it. You can also get into link relationship, which I don't really bother with, but you can say, what's the identity of the link? Well, it's another web address of mine. What's the relationship here, the friendship? Well, it's a contact or a friend or an acquaintance. Have you ever met them? And what's the profession? Is it a coworker, a colleague, and so on, right? You can even specify your romantic relationship with the person you're linking to. That's why I don't really mess with this stuff, but you can if you want. Then there's some advanced options down towards the bottom, which I, again, don't really bother with too much. I think we're looking good here, though. Really, we have the important things. We set the target there. Of course, we set the description and the web address and the category. That's the good stuff there. Now scroll all the way back up to the top, and over on the right-hand side, we can keep this link private if we want, which means it won't be displayed publicly. So I'm going to make sure that that's not checked, and then I'll click on Add Link. WordPress goes to work, adds my link into the Blogroll. Let's go and check it out and see if it works. I'll hold down Command or Control there on the Windows side and click on Visit Site. And then inside the Preview tab that shows up, scroll down. There's our Blogroll, and there's Bitbox. Again, whatever you had typed in for the name is that text that shows up on the blog, right? So let's try clicking this guy and see if it connects up. Looks like it's in the process of connecting up. There it is. Perfect. So, in other words, the link not only worked, but the link also opened up inside a new browser tab because we had specified that target as _blank. So, I hope that worked out for you. If your link didn't work, head back to the back end of your blog, the admin area of your blog, and double check that web address for your link.